I'm back and new filming setup because I have lots of life updates, lots of life announcements. One of which is that I don't have a full-time job right now. I quit my job. Hello, beautiful angels. I just wanted to talk about the fact that I quit my job. Lots of changes going on in my life right now, and one of those is that I low-key got a job offer at probably one of the biggest brands in the EDM space, I would say. Whose name I won't say for, you know, obvious reasons, but I got offered a job there and I actually turned it down. And after I got that offer though, that gave me literally the confidence that I needed to quit my job. And so pretty much right after I got that offer, I was like, oh, it's lit. And I did think I was gonna take the job, but that's a long story. Maybe I'll do a story time one day about that. Actually, let me know in the comments. Like, I don't know, I probably shouldn't do a story time about it, but just let me know if you would be interested in learning about the time that I turned down what I thought was my dream job. Because I did. Long story short, I got this job, and when I did think I was gonna take it, I was like, okay, like, let me figure out my life, like, whatever. And obviously I was then like, bye, my full-time job, gotta go. So I put in my 2 weeks in my job. A lot conspired between when I did that and now, but long story short, I ended up not taking the job offer, and basically the day after I got another job offer that, in my opinion, just fit more with the life I want to live, the pay I want to get, just all of that, my time, like having a work-life balance and all of that. But I learned so much through the process, and I just wanted to jump on here and just talk about it because I think it's so important to just talk about not sacrificing the life that you want and your work-life balance and your sanity and your mental health for a job that you think is perfect, because we all know what capitalism be on. And I think it took me a really long time, and I grappled with this in thinking about whether or not I was going to take this job. But I think I realized that for as bad, one, watch what you wish for. I think that was one lesson that I also learned, was just watch what you wish for, you know? I had obviously been really trying to manifest a job in music. That was something that I knew that I wanted. I have been grinding on that and trying to just like make it happen. And so it kind of is funny because, and I just literally, the reason why you saw me clicking is because I just went back to look at my mood board for the year. And that job would have crossed off a lot of stuff. It would have crossed off, you know, California, going with the flow for sure would have crossed off. Like, I have a picture like at a show, would have crossed that off. So anyway, say all that to say, I thought I wanted that, and then it was presented to me, and you know, things, I just started understanding and realizing that even though I thought I wanted it, the way that it came, or the way, the actual reality of it, right? Because I wanted the expectation of it, right? But the reality of that job, I think, would have made me just as stressed as I was in my old job. Because if you guys don't know, which you probably don't, before pre-COVID, right? Like before things kind of changed, I was doing event stuff. So I was traveling most of the year. I wasn't home. I was literally like doing decks on the plane and doing work on the plane and going through a bunch of different time zones all the time, and just like living a crazy life. And it was beautiful and it was amazing, and I loved doing that while I lived in New York, and I loved being young and doing that. But I think that now I'm realizing the type of life that I want. And even though I still do want to travel and go to festivals, obviously, and go to shows and do all that stuff, I think I want less of that in my professional life. You know, I don't think I want to be flying out every other weekend and, you know, working, and also working in like situations that I'm supposed to be enjoying myself in, you know, like working a show and like doing all of that. I feel like obviously I do want to work in the industry, but I think doing marketing and doing social strategy and branding and stuff like that and artist management, I feel like that is really more where I fit in terms of wanting to work in this industry. I do not know if I would want to do that for a super big brand. I don't know if I would want to do that for just like a label that I don't love, you know? And so it just took me a really long time to grapple with that. I think I had to learn the lesson of, okay, Tate, let's step back and, you know, acknowledge that you thought you wanted this and you might not want it anymore. And also acknowledge that you're doing a lot of growing, you know? And I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm learning a lot about what I want. And I feel like I glamorized and romanticized that job in the beginning and was just like, this is perfect, like blah, blah, blah. The pay cut doesn't matter because I'm going to be going to shows for free and blah, blah, blah. And then I started thinking about it more and I'm like, okay, but I'm going to be working those shows. I'm going to be traveling all the time. I'm going to have to uproot my entire life here and move somewhere else that I've never lived, that I don't really have friends in, you know. I'm going to have to find living arrangements there. I'm going to have to, like, just all of this stuff that I started thinking about, and I was like, is this really what I want? You know? And I think it might have been different had some of the conditions been different. Maybe if it was completely remote, maybe I would have been like, lit, we're out. You know, if they had offered to pay me over what I had been making, you know, maybe that would have been like, word, we're out. But I think because of all of those factors coming together, and also just me really thinking about where I fit and what I want, you know, like, do I want to go to this big name just because it's a big name? Or do I want to actually wait and have patience and faith and know that I can manifest anything that I want into my life and I can work hard for it and just wait on it, you know, and just have patience and know that the right places that I actually want, that are actually on my mood board, the labels that I actually have on my mood board, when those opportunities come up, that's a different situation, you know? So it took a lot. It's been a crazy ride. This past month of my life has been one of the most transformative months probably I've had in a really long time. Not only did I get to witness both of my artists that I manage playing live sets for the first time and meeting them in real life for the first time, which was just, I'm getting emotional about it right now because they just mean so much to me. Or me quitting my job of 3 years that I've wanted to leave for so long, to getting a job offer in another brand that I love, that is going to allow me to work remotely completely. I get to be a remote worker forever, y'all. I don't think you all knew this or I've ever said it, but one of my dreams as a kid was to work from home. Like, I remember as a kid, like graduating college even, and just like thinking about my career, I just always wanted to work from home or work from wherever. I've always loved going to coffee shops and doing work, and just being able to travel and do work, just having the flexibility of wanting to get my work done wherever I want to get it done. That's been a dream of mine, and so I'm so thankful that that has come to pass. I am not taking a salary cut anymore. I am living my best life. They are allowing me to start in July, so I have all of the rest of June off, which is incredible, and I'm just gonna be vibing and hanging out and living my best life. And I also have been apartment hunting, which I didn't tell you guys at all either, but surprise, I've been apartment hunting in Austin. I have found a place that I really, really like. I will share it with you guys when I want to, but I'm very excited. I currently live in South Austin. I think I might be moving to a new part of Austin, which is cool, where I can explore there. And I'm feeling good about that too. They have a lot of co-working spaces in that apartment. The pool is beautiful. The amenities are beautiful. They have a huge gym, which is something I really want. So I'm trying to get back into working out and get in shape again. So a lot is going on in my life, and it's all beautiful and it's amazing, and I'm grateful and so thankful for it. And I could not imagine any of this like even 6 months ago or a year ago, and I'm just over the moon. And I just want to say that when you get opportunities, take a step back and think outside of the money and the fame and the status and all of that and the name of the company and all of that, and really think about, is this what I want? Is this going to fulfill me day in and day out? And am I going to like this lifestyle? And I think after I took the time to really think about that, and also realize, oh, I'd have to quit everything I'm doing right now. Oh, I might have to step back from managing my artists. Oh, like just all of that. I was like, that's not what I want. You know, like that's not moving me toward what I want. So I turned it down, and another opportunity came right behind it, and I accepted that offer, and I start in July, and I'm just so thankful and grateful and just overwhelmed, honestly, with joy. And I just feel like I'm starting to really gain confidence in who I am and my work and my worth, and I'm really, really excited about that, and I'm looking forward to more of that in the future, considering I'm constantly super hard on myself and never give myself a break. And it's just beautiful to finally see all of the seeds that I've sown come to pass and start reaping those benefits. So that's my wild life update. Also, you guys are gonna be like, what? But I don't know if you realize, this is an empty space. I sold my SoulCycle bike. Big rip. Big rip, y'all. But honestly, once I started thinking that I was gonna move, I was like, I really don't want to deal with this bike. Like, the last thing I want to do is deal with my SoulCycle bike moving out of my apartment, because I just knew it was gonna be mad annoying. It's mad big, it's mad heavy, and unfortunately, if I'm being honest with myself, I have not used that bike the way that I thought I was going to. I feel like I love SoulCycle and I love the experience of SoulCycle, but doing it at home is just a different vibe. And also having a small apartment, my apartment isn't super small, right? But having a small apartment where I have to have it like next to my desk, I feel like did not help me want to get on it, because it's like I'm working all day, I see it all day, and then it's like, what, I'm gonna get on the bike? Like, lots of changes going on, lots of changes happening. I'm so excited to take you guys along for just like the journey. I'm excited to show you guys like what a day in my life is gonna be like now that I'm completely remote and I'm at a new brand that I'm super excited about. I'm excited to show you guys all the crazy show stuff I have coming up. My artists are killing it, and I'm so excited. And I'm also excited to show you guys the new apartment tea, because that's gonna be lit. So a lot going on, a lot coming up. That's why I've been MIA. I've just been dealing with a lot of life changes, and it's kind of been overwhelming. Some of them have been bad, some of them have been good, but it's okay, because we push through, we persevere. So yeah, that's all I want to come on here and say. I can't believe this is 14 minutes. I don't know what I've been talking about. Sorry, y'all. I got this trash background, but we just over here updating, you know what I'm saying? That's all it has to be. It's just a light kiki. So I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all probably in either a weekly vlog, maybe next week. I'm gonna vibe out, check out some cool places in Austin, explore, because I haven't really explored a lot yet. Maybe hit up the pool, see some friends that might be coming into town, you know what I'm saying? I'm insane, and I'm gonna fly all the way to Big Dub, go to Big Dub, and then I'm gonna fly straight from there to Tennessee to go to Soundhaven, because I can't miss my artist set, and I also can't miss my friend's set. So that's what it's giving. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I'm excited to push out more content too, now that I don't have my full-time job being trash, even though I still have 5 other jobs anyway. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace and blessings.